Hello, friends of the internet. Welcome back to another episode in our Hardcore Ironman experience. So, for today, we're just going to get into a bunch of quests and get a absolute ton of levels. For all these quests, some of them pretty easy, but considering it's so early in here, a couple of them can be scary, so just gonna mention how they go, and we're gonna see that it's actually not too bad. Pretty easy to get a lot of early game levels. So starting off with fishing contest, all we do here is we go and we catch fish, and then time skip a little bit. That's gonna be quest complete. Get a bunch of fishing levels from that quest, and this is gonna help push us towards my real goal right now, which is basically getting 30 fishing and 30 cooking, so then we can go ahead and get to doing Beneath Cursed Tides. But let's go do some fishing real quick. And that's fishing level. First of many coming in. Gonna try to get to level 20, so we can catch them trout and lumbridge. Free cooking level. Another cooking level. Another fishing level. Random fire making level. And now, here we are in Lumbridge. And for this, we bought a bunch of feathers from various shops around the land. And we're just gonna AFK here for a good while, getting a bunch of fishing levels. So, yeah, I'm gonna just get some levels, hanging around. Well, yeah, let's time skip to the future. Alrighty, welcome to the future. So, we got a bunch of fishing levels and a bunch of cooking levels, so we're pretty kitted out right now. And with all that done, decided that while our levels are still pretty low, and we're only one level away from Desert Souls, decided to do some dangerous tasks. So we've got some elite tasks in the wilderness. We looted a warband with help from our super strong iron, killed everyone for us, since nobody does warbands and you need to be skulled, so decided to do that at low level. And we decided to do some bandit camp stuff because you need to be skulled there too. Reason being we do this solo, the reason being is basically don't want nobody to come in and murder us. And the lower level you are, the safer you are. So, ooh, penguin. Alright, now we're just gonna do some circus stuff. Get some free levels here. More circus stuff. Last time we did the circus, we got literally no range levels. So, we're gonna take these free magic levels and then finally try to get some range levels. First try. And again, all the way up to 5 range. Wow. 6 range. And then doing some agility. And doing some mining. Just needed some silver for some later quests. Do some dailies for some farming XP. Turn in some of our ashes from wilderness flash events for a prayer level. And another 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 prayer level. another. And another. Yeah, the dopamine you get from early game is kind of insane. Oh, and another prayer level. And another prayer level. And then time skip, we got a ton of prayer levels. So we're up to 42 prayer now from just turning in those curse or whatever ashes from wilderness flash events. So very nice. We'll take it. Unlocked all the way up to protect from range, looks like. I think we're one off from protect from melee. But just having these is going to be really nice. So now we're even safer. Time skip to waterfall quest. And for this one, we just start the quest all the way up here. And what we're going to do is we need to get some stuff that's in the gnome maze, so at Tree Gnome Village. So now we're doing the Tree Gnome Village quest because why not? We're already here. For this, there's really only one fight that you gotta do that seems a little scary, and that's fighting this guy. It's scary because he's red. Pretty sure his cronies are supposed to attack me, but they don't. So this guy apparently is just not scaled at all, so we can just beat him up for free basically. And yeah, kind of figured that this guy would be hard, but yeah, we just like beat him in less than a minute. So let's go turn on our beads and finish this quest now. And that's Tree Gnome Village. Here we get a bunch of free attack levels, so you can see the amount of effort we had to put in for all that. Was it 23 levels? We take those. Now we're gonna finish up Waterfall Quest, so time skipping back to here. Again, lots of scary enemies in here, but none of them are aggressive in this entire quest, except for those fire giants over there. Oh, and I guess that couple of skeletons. But you can see it's really not that bad. And we have a bunch of relatively OP food for this. So fire giants are gonna do not a lot either. So let's just finish the quest. Waterfall quest complete. And bam. A ton of levels again. 25 strength levels. Kind of nuts. But yeah, there we go. That's another really nice quest done. We boosted our way through all the early levels of attack and strength. So now let's just get to the next task. That's also our last requirement for Beneath Cursed Tides too. So since we can do Beneath Cursed Tides, that's going to give us a monthly. Pretty nice. Random re-corrupting level. Here we are doing the Holy Grail. Now for this one, I think this is going to push us into 43 prayer for Protect from Melee. We'll see. Give me that. Now we'll go turn that in. So, random penguin. Thank you. And also a bunch of defense XP. Yep, 2 more prayer levels, 7 defense levels. See, our combat level keeps on going up. So really nice to have those wilderness tasks done before this. Now this is the end of building your fort at Fort Fern 3, whatever that is. But I'm a Duke now, so I'm pretty cool. I might be the coolest guy in Fort Fern 3 actually. New foundations, that's a quest. And everyone's partying because this was recorded during double XP, so don't mind the mayhem in my fort. We're gonna do another quest. So here's a pretty scary one. This is a Soul's Bane. You got this really ugly looking boss at the end. And I really thought that these guys were gonna be scary, but with our protect prayers and all of our food that we've got now, it's actually not gonna be too bad. So let's let Grandpa finish talking. Whenever Grandpa decides to stop talking. And go beat him up. There we go. Enter me, the coolest guy in Fort Fern. Now it's time to beat this dude up, finally. Alright, cheap shot to start off. Use our Excalibur that we got. And yeah, we're basically just gonna auto this dude to death. Because it's about all you can do with Necromancy in the beginning. Just auto attack. It's actually pretty easy. What's nice is, I thought multiple of these heads would attack you at once. It's only one. So with Death Calls, we can hit both of them at the same time. And that's gonna be our second head down. Just blow up the last guy. Couple more autos. Yep, and not a very scary fight at all. So, hey, we saved Tolna. Quest complete. And some pretty terrible XP compared to the other quests. Not even a level. Can't believe we didn't gain 25 levels from that quest. We did complete Biohazard and get a thieving level though. 2 thieving levels. Let's go. Alright. So, now we're gonna do, I think, one more jungle potion. Let's do another one just cause. Daughter of Chaos.
Everything
This is
changed
actually a long quest, but it's pretty safe. And by pretty safe, I mean literally you can't die. You play as this girl. This is the final boss fight. And for the final boss fight, since you're not yourself, really for every fight in this quest, since you're not yourself, losing has no consequence. So we're just gonna beat this chick up. Her demons don't even do enough damage for us to have to focus them, so we'll just group them up and hit them with our AoE. I will say, the music for this quest, very nice. The final cutscene in this series, though, not as nice. But we're not going to get to that today. We're just going to finish beating up Avarice. Almost down. And finally, she's done. Alright, that's like the hardest part of the quest. Give me my free loot. Yes! Alright, couple of lamps, and it just gives you the Infernal Puzzle box. So if you ever hear about that box, and you need to go pick it up, apparently you don't. You just get it. Take our free levels. Thank you. And that's about everything. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the level up spams. I have more recordings as usual that eventually I'll get through. But for now, thanks for hanging out. And see you around in the next one. Peace.